season long. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Chris Bassitt will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
First pitch, 7:07.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Laureano is right there, one down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Baez leads off first with one away. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Runner goes for second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
A ball and two strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Cubs strand a couple, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. John Lester is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Now Lester's 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This is foul right side. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo in foul ground, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We are still scoreless.
Lead off the top, the left fielder, Kyle Morgan.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Payoff pitch one more time. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just fouled into the second deck. A 3-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Hit to short. Taken in by Simeon. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, Jason Heyward.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Heyward. First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. Heyward, or often just J-Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the A's, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Chris Davis now, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Two balls and two strikes, the count to Chris Davis. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are two gone now.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Lester into his motion. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Kipnis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Line to the right side. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, David Bodie.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. And that brings up Chad Pinder. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1.
1-1.
Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo in time. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
In now, Sheldon Neuse. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, John Murphy.
Lester's ready. First pitch on the way. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
To the top of the order now, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. from the stretch.
Ball one, no strike.
1-0. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the fourth. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Laureano patrolling center makes the play, one out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike. The count now at 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
At the plate, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second. Here
comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They're in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Chris Davis next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Pass.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here it comes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball two.
Count 2-1.
All even now, 2-2. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The bat, number 9.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and he pops him up. Olsen in foul ground. And that's going to land foul. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Hayward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman, Sheldon Neuse.
Digging in, Sheldon Neuse. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lester has his target. Here's his offering. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Baez has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Now at the plate, David Bote. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The third baseman, number 13, David
First
Bote.
pitch on its way. This one skied out toward right. Piscotty is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Piscotty on his horse. He's through first and hustling for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Hector Velasquez takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 76, Hector Velasquez.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to short. Simeon's there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's low.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him reaching there. Strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean Murphy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Murphy, a 25-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. First delivery to him on the way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here it comes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Lester has his target. Here it comes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Chopper, foul. And he fouls this one off. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
One and 0. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Outside, 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
Ready with the 3-0.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Ready with the 3-1. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike 1 and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He pulls this one into right. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. Right there for strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Comes set, the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Line hard. Foul. Velasquez, the former Red Sox, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up. But it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Stepping in, Ian Happ, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Pause, now the pitch. No one out with a runner at second. Sinker, 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Into the box, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Ready on 0-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat.
And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Javier Baez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Ready now. Two-strike pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Two and two now to Baez. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Yusmeiro Petit comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
For the Athletics, number 36, Yusmeiro.
So striding forward now, David Bote. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go into the concrete staircases and gone. A three-run shot down the line in left. His first homer here in the series, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
designated hitter, Chris
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swung on and hit deep to left center. And boy, the Cubs have come to play as this is good for extra bases as well. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
In now, Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Still only one out in the inning. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Left side, but well foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball well outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the A's 1. Trevor McGill gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
McGill.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. And that's going to be high. 2 and 2 now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting.
Ready now, Chad Pinder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Ball one. Popped up. Rizzo in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Just hung in there on that one.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Sheldon Noisy. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Hard liner to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. They're down here 5-1. J.B. Wendelken has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wendelken has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Pitch on the way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 2-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Happ with a 2-1 count now. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Lou Trevino enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Lou Trevino.
Jason Kipnis will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cubs strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Digging in, Sean Murphy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Sean Murphy.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Line to the right side, but foul. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Kyle Ryan takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Kyle Ryan.
Marcus Semien will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2 down, runners at first and second. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well-timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit.
And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0.
Ball in.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 3-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Going back is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to left center as we are all tied at 5.
Have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
Jeremy Jeffress enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 24, Jeremy Jeffress. The batter, the third baseman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the over. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
The 1-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. 9th inning coming up, all even at 5 apiece. And that brings up Javi Baez.
Moving off to the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
Heading after it is Piscotty. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, David Bodie.
So striding in, David Bodie. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And it's fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Here it is.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Two 2-0 count. The pitch.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. The A's look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the ninth coming up. Ready for another chance? Chad Pinder, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ground ball foul down the left side. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Into the box now, Sheldon Neuse. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
Catcher, John Murphy.
Stepping in, Sean Murphy. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Spin and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 22.
So stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Robbie Grossman is into the ballgame now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field, number 8.
Now batting, Anthony Rizzo, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse. And foul. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball one. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2.
That's ball two. Track count 2-2.
To third. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1, and he fouls this one off. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a liner. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And the throw in gets away from him. And they'll hold the lead runner at third, but the batter does end up making it to second with only one away.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Liam Hendricks comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
Jason Kipnis will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Now everybody's running. And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And the first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
David Bote will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts, let's take you back to inning number 7, and a big blow here as his 3-run home run accounted for perhaps the biggest blow of the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
That's wide, 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cubs 6 and the A's 5. Dan Winkler takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Winkler.
Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty.
The right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1, well below the zone. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Time call here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Marcus Semien is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate now, Matt Olson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A winning run at first with nobody out. Victor Caratini is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing right field, number 20, Mark Canha. This game's defensively for the Cubs. Now catching.
Ready with the 0-1.
Victor
1-1.
Caratini.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. The tag gets 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter,
Chris Davis will stand in again, and his at-bat back in the 8th was certainly a big moment in the ballgame. A 3-run home run that helped us get to where we are now. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Weekly hit to third. On to first will be in time to get him, and the Cubs are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Cubs move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Jeremy Jeffress gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Athletics, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.